Hello, welcome. I'm your host Elizibar, and I don't know what to think about Inkblot number 3 here. On the one hand, I really liked the first issue and what I thought was going to be the premise, the coming of age story for the kind of nerdy, shut in character among the demigod family. But issue 2, we spent with the cat hanging out with a bunch of elves in some other world. And issue 3 here, we've kind of jumped into yet another world where we got like pirate ships battling monsters from the deep or something. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining about this story because it was actually a lot of fun, but it seems like what I thought was going to be the premise is absolutely not the premise. Instead, it seems to be, at least right now, the cat is introducing us to places and people in this universe. I presume at some point it's really going to all tie back together. And there's some hope of that here at the very beginning of the book in the narration, because it's being written by the character from the first issue. So, despite my efforts, the cat remains at large. It can be anywhere across the realms, wreaking untold mischief and havoc. Meanwhile, you gotta love the contrast in the narration here. So she's saying that stuff, and then there's the cat, just napping or scratching its back or something in a little window box. Like, havoc. Untold havoc right there. But what she says is absolutely true. What she says is definitely like the thing that kind of happened in the last issue, because the cat rolled in and was like, "Yo, elves, I have just tormented a dragon." And then the elves decided that they were going to rebel. So the cat has caused some havoc, and that tradition continues because the cat starts hanging out with what can only be described as like the world's cutest Elasmosaurus. I don't know if that's actually like meant to be a plesiosaur or something, but that's what that looks like, like that kind of creature. And the cat's just having like this fun adventure, exploring, playing with this monster. I shouldn't call him a monster, playing with this dinosaur, and they're just having a blast. And look at this art; it's really pretty, isn't it? Like this feels like some whimsical, wonderful fantasy tale. You got this cool looking dino. The water's very stylized. It looks a little dangerous, but it's dangerous in kind of that friendly way. And that goes for like over here, goes for over here. And this must be like a portal or something that they're going through, where it's the sun filtering down through the water. It's really just cool looking all the way through. And we're going to stop showing the book here because I don't want to spoil too much of this. But, the monster, there, go calling it a monster again, because they call it a sea monster somewhere. But it emerges from the water. There's a big old ship here. Dude's here, and who's the dude? That's one of the main character, or one of the narrator characters' brothers, Ilavanos or Ilavanos. Yo ho ho, unlikely friends, and he apparently is like the only person related to her that just likes to go adventure and explore and have fun, as opposed to intrigue or fighting or something. Because she spends. In fact, it's right over here. Another expedition to beyond has vanished. More artifacts have arrived from Elidrin and Iliax in the heart or in the desert lands to be tested and cataloged. A dragon is burning its way along the forest lands, pursued now by Zinthos. So hey, that dragon is the dragon from the last issue. And then this guy is just here on his cool like house ship, city ship, something like that, enjoying himself. I mean, you can tell from that smile right here. He's just enjoying himself. Now from here, of course, the whimsy gets a little more serious because there's conflict, there's a fight. Somebody has a magic staff. Dude has to stop her. This thing is involved in it too. Like it turns out, we just get this fun little adventurous romp. It's all very, even when it's kind of serious, it's still kind of lighthearted and fun. The book is never like grim dark. The book is like, uh-oh, here's some trouble, and then we overcome the trouble. It's very warm, very friendly, very inviting. I think friendly was the wrong word. I think I want to use the story is very inviting. Even if I hadn't read issues 1 or 2, I probably could have picked this up. The narration tells me enough about the cat thing that I can understand its role in the story. And we just roll in and we get this fun little adventure on this ship. Boom! Done. It's good stuff. This is definitely like something you could give anybody. Like you could give anybody who has a at least a little reading proficiency. So like a second or third grader on up could pick this book up and probably enjoy it, man. It's definitely that kind of material where it's just welcoming you into its world to read it, to experience it, to see all these fantastic things that are going on in here. You all take care of yourselves. I'm going to get out of here. I hope I've sold you on the book because I may have been kind of dubious about issue 2, but I think issue 3 has pulled it back out. It feels almost as good as issue 1 did. I want to get back to the character from issue 1 and her quest for the cat, but if all I get from her, like for a couple more issues, is like some narration as this cat goes on wacky adventures, I think I'm okay with that story. I think that'd be pretty fun. You all take care of yourselves. Good job, creative team. Hope to see you all next time. Till then, bye bye.